All right. Welcome again to another Shootin' the Shillit with me, Karita. Today is Friday, November 5th, and I had a little bit of a hiccup, so I restarted, and that's why we're starting again. So, busy week, guys. There's a lot happening in the crypto world today. If you've seen all of the charts, if you've seen things that are going on, it's be like, oh my goodness. Here's one of the things. As a community, we are focused on finding projects that are legit. And hey, Christoph, good to see you. And, as we know, there are so many projects that are scams. I was just checking out this morning, hippie crypto or hippies crypto or something like that, honeypot. There was another one, I don't even name them, but as we're going through all of these projects to try and put on a platform for, good stuff, you'll see out of, the 39 that we had vetted when Raj made the epic video that he made, 6 of them were good. And there was like some semi-good, questionable, and then there was a lot of red. So this is a thing with the crypto space, and it's something that we have all been really frustrated with, is when we want to go in and find a good project, we really want to support the good projects, and we really want to, fill our bags, right? But how do you do it these days? Like, really, how do you spend the time to go looking for all of these projects to find the ones that are actually legit and you don't lose money? This is what Shillit is all about. We're about doing the work collectively as a community. It's built by the community for the community. And, we don't want to charge people a gazillion freaking crypto dollars to use the platform. We want people to be able to have the access to the programs that they can grow and find and help us grow by helping you grow. This is what it's all about. Because, there's so many things happening in the background, guys. It's amazing. So I was on this epic call yesterday evening where we're making a life-changing decision of traveling somewhere. I'm not giving any details at this time. But when things fall into place, if things happen as they should, the core team of Shillit will be traveling to an epic location to epically share the epicness of the Shillit project and of the Thrive Tribes. Okay. So the thing is we're getting seen, we're getting, we're starting to manifest the type of people that we want to collaborate with. And that's a big thing. Collaborating with the right people is huge, because when you're building a vision, you want people that can see the big picture. You want people that can see what is not in the obvious. And that's the thing about entrepreneurs and visionaries and people who, like Elon Musk. And, I don't like to use the big names, but they're obviously did something right, because they took their vision and made it big, right? So this is what we're trying to do, is to manifest and to attract these type of people into our groups, our communities, so that we can collectively quantum collaborations. Yeah, quantum collaborations, like epic collaborations with people of every walk in life. Okay, it's not just about crypto. I mean, Shootin' the Shillit is a program I started for shooting the shillit, it's kind of like our name, tongue-in-cheek, having fun, getting educated, seeing the updates of what's happening in the Shillit world, but also collaborating with other awesome people. Today, last minute, I was inviting a guy that I met in a group called Crypto Ballers. And it's everything happens as it should. And I found these guys through another project that I personally invested in called, and I can't say the word invest. I'm not a social advisor, a financial advisor. Do your own research. I don't want to be held responsible for anything that you do. Make your own decisions. Okay, I just wanted to say that to get that out of the way. Anyway, so I was in this the live voice chat, and I heard one of the main guys of this project that I was investing in, swapping in, going in, whatever. And he was edifying this other guy from another group of really cool people. And I'm like, oh, I like cool people. So I decided to head on over to the crypto ballers. And he was right. They're cool people. And it's all about building relationships and creating, that open space. So I last minute invited some of the founders of the crypto ballers. Of course, they're super busy. I mean, we're on all time zones in the world. And one of the founders or owners of the group was super happy to come on, and we're going to create a time for him to come on and be more present. But it was super last minute and he couldn't make it. And that is totally fine because, again, super last minute. But that was a really nice experience that even though, he really wanted to, he, tried to make the time. It's collaborating with people like that, me helping get him. Thanks, Raj. I think Shillit is pretty cool too. And it's like, that's how word of mouth is when you bring people to the community, when you share people about, it's not just the token, it's not just the platform, it's the big picture. It's what we're trying to accomplish in Shillit is, again, based on the community. I mean, we see other projects and they are mooning and making a boatload of money. And Raj, why don't you just hop on the Zoom with me right now? Come on in. I'm not kidding. You're more than happy to come in. So, and I will bug you until you finally come in one of these with me, just so you know. So what was I saying? I had a scroll moment. Thanks, Raj. It's all your fault. Just kidding. So, anyway, so what I was saying was like the big picture of other projects that I see, and they have like boatloads of money for marketing and they're doing all this hype, and that's great. But what is it actually? What's the essential purpose of what they're doing, right? And I hear, and there's a lot of projects, that are like this. And I hear the devs and I hear the founders, and it is so ego ridden. It's like, wow, I really don't want to hang out with these type of people. I really don't want to associate myself with these kind of people, because at the end of the day, it's about them. It's not about what the community, what's best for the community, what's best for the people. I mean, there's words that, it's like any program of manipulation on the TV. It can totally be like, yeah, we're doing what's best for you. Kind of like what the government says when it's trying to do what's best for us. We won't go there, but y'all know my opinion about that. Anyway, but so for real, it's, words are words, but it's the actions. So anyway, I'm just going off on a tangent on this because we're really starting to manifest epic minded people and people that are so in our wavelength. And Jay, who is the founder of the Thrive Tribes and this amazing human being, her and me and Alessio, we love masterminding. We love having these meetings. And when we have meetings with epic people too, sky's the limit, guys. I mean, that's not even the limit. Galaxies, the limit. So another thing is I have also had some meetings with other amazing groups of people that really, we're going to do some video, like an AMA on his YouTube channel. So information's coming up. I'm not sharing any of that with you guys right now because it's all in the, process of starting. But we want to make things simpler for people in any way that we can. I mean, we're the whole idea of Thrive Tribe is to be the change maker, be part of the change. Well, you know, in the financial world, in the world of wealth and money, it's a tough world. It's like, you know, you get in and it can eat you alive. And crypto is where it's at. We all know. I mean, I don't even know what the statistic is. It's like I think it's like 3% of the, or 1 to 3% of the population is in crypto. Okay. So if you think about that, for the money that has already been made in the crypto space, it is ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. I mean, the gazillionaires and multimillionaires and 100,000aires and billionaires and all the heirs that come out of the crypto space is shocking. And that is only a tiny portion of the population of the world. So, I mean, one of our Shillit ideas is to help the other population, part of the population as well, get into the space, because why are they not getting in? They're scared. They have no knowledge. They're uneducated. They they're following the paradigm of, oh, you know, listen to your financial advisor. Doctor knows best. I'm not even going to go on that topic, but you get what my point is, right? It's the old paradigm of thinking. Well, the world is changing. The world is shifting. So, you know, it's like we have to shift with it, or we have to rise above the shift without the F. We have to rise above it and create better solutions. So what is that? Crypto, you mean, okay, I know. Money does not buy you happiness. I mean, we can go zen out all day, meditate. I'm all for meditating. I love meditating. I love visualizing. I love all the vision boards, and I love the secret and the law of attraction. And that's great. But we have to attract some money to pay for all of our dreams and visions and houses and Lambos and whatever you want, right? So with that comes crypto. And with crypto comes wisdom, education, and experiences. Now, anyone who's been in the crypto space longer than 5 minutes knows that you're going to get scammed. And if you haven't, like my friend Robert, who I will do a interview with him in the near future. He's been in the financial industry since he was like, you know, I don't know, forever, long time, a few decades. And he's never been rug pulled, and he's never been scammed. And because he also invested into Shillit this year, he has had 1,000x year. Now, 1,000x does not mean 1,000%. 1,000x is like 100,000% growth on his money. Yeah. Do you want me to say that again? Yeah, I'll say that again. 100,000%. So what does that mean? He took $1 and made it to $100,000. Shillit was part of that. Okay. Our shill token. Just saying. But it's not the only one. Of course, there's lots out there. And here's another thing. The pump and dump mentality. I mean, essentially what you want to do is you want to get into a good project. I mean, if it's a crap project, it's shite, you want to get out, obviously, for sure. But if it's an epic good project like ours, because yes, my ego is there. I got the pride going because I know we have what is awesome and I know where we're going. But really the idea is you get in, you get out with profit, but you leave in a bunch to keep growing. Yeah, 1 to 1,000. Pretty awesome, Rosh. So for example, I got in, and I'm going to say this one is the rainbow token because I think it's a pretty solid. I thought it was solid when I got into it. Last I looked, I don't even know. I don't even know how many X'd it did, but it's like a freaking big X. And so the last time I checked it out, I'm going to like look at it again because that was yesterday, last time I looked. When I got into it, it was low market cap. You know, it's really good to get into the low market caps, guys. Low market caps are not a bad thing, like Shill right now. Just saying. So when I got into the rainbow coin, okay, I'm going to share my screen, okay, because I want to give you guys a visual of what I'm talking about. So sharing my screen. This is not the account I have it connected to. However, I want to, let's put it for a 1-day thing so you guys can really see the big picture here. So when I got into Rainbow Coin back over here in the beginning, I got in around the first week of September. I didn't get into the pre-sale, so it's not the end of the world. But I got in over here. And then in this first high, the all-time high, I sold most of my tokens. Okay. All right. I tapped that one out, but no big deal. I still held, guys. What I did was I held and I was like, holy hell for holding. And it took a drop, and that's okay because it's going back up. See, some people get freaked out when they see the red candles. They're like, oh no, red candles. But if you see all green candles, guys, put it this way. If you see all green all the time on the road with the stoplights, do you think there's going to be a bit of a problem? Eventually. Yeah, you're going to eventually, you know, maybe get into a car accident or something. Okay, just saying. So it's okay to have red candles. And in the Shillit token, the Shill token from the Shillit group, anywho, when there's red candles and there's people selling and stuff, reflections, right? Reflections. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to bring up the Shill token. And you can't see my face. You guys see my face because I'm like really expressive. Okay, so Shill. Oh, Project Seed Shill. I'm getting into that one. Just saying. That's something that we are vetting and vetted, and I think it's pretty good. Just my personal opinion. Don't take my advice. Do your own research. Okay, so look at that epic green candle. Boom. Oh, and then people freak out, sell. Okay, we're going to all-time high. It's like, guys, we're just a small, I mean, we're small. Yeah, okay, we hit 4 million market cap. We went back down to 3 million. Whoopity-doo. It's okay. These are all reflections. What are reflections? Reflections are the B&B percentage from the tax and all that junk that goes back to our holders. Hodl. Just hodl. What is hodl? Hold on for dear life. I finally got educated on what that was. Anywho, so this is the thing, you guys. This is just another blip in the screen. Remember when this happened? People were like freaking out. Oh my God, we're going on red. Boom, got back up. Oh my God, we're going on red. Boom, way up. Okay, so everything is climbing. It's slow. It's, you know, it's sometimes it's painful for people, but let's go back. Let's look at the time dates here. Guys, we're barely almost a month old. Okay, almost a month old. Let's go back to Rainbow. Oh, I don't want you to see what I have in this part. Okay, we're just that should have been muted. But okay, see Rainbow, look, 1 month, 2 months, 2.5 months, right? See, so it took like about 2.5 months of patience. And look, they had an all-time high. I mean, if you like go down there and you look at it in closer, you know, like in 10-minute increments or whatever. Anyway, it's not exactly what I was wanting to do. Anyway, it looks bigger when you're looking at it smaller. You know what I'm saying? So like when you come in and there's like this big dump and you're like, oh, freaky. We're like right here, guys. This is where we are in the just like the Rainbow. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to put that in perspective for you because some people, they, especially people who are uneducated, like I was for a long time. I'm still getting educated. Get educated every day. Learn something new every day in the crypto lab. And I highly recommend, of course, some of the people that we've connected to, like Sean Maloney, one of my guests, Moira Gray, Richard Hart. You know, we've got some amazing connections, and we've got more coming in. But essentially, it's like people that come in want to have that quick fix, be like in and out, up and down. Oh my gosh, it's going red. I need to sell out, panic sell. And then it's like, oh my gosh, did I talk about this last time? I can't remember. So we had this one divestor, I'm not going to call it investor, who I don't know how much, I can't remember how much they put in, but they were always negative in our group. Like they were just a real negative Nancy, right? Raj knows who I'm talking about, because like it was like really getting old, this person's negativity. And finally they saw the red candles and they dumped, what was it, like a day before we mooned hard. We were all laughing so hard. We're like, I'm sorry for your loss. Thanks for your reflections. But, you know, they were so negative. They couldn't handle a little bit of patience, just a little bit of patience. And that patience would have like 10x their money, guys. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it was a 2x. Maybe it was a 3x, but it was a lot of X, not 3x's. Anyway, just saying. So, just wanted to put this out there to especially the people who are new into the Shillit world. This is what the Shillit, Shootin the Shillit with Karita is all about. Shootin the Shillit. I know, Raj, you know what I'm talking about. It's the point of sharing ideas and education. Oh, yes, I remember what I was going to tell you. So last night we're having this meeting with this amazing guy. I mean, he is just like, Raj was going to create a meme for that. Raj is our meme king. Yes. And he's, it was, okay, 3x, right? So, oh, you were going to go, okay. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Raj. I know what you're saying there. Okay. Anywho, back to the point I was talking about. So this guy that we're having a meeting with last night, he said something that I wish I wrote down the words verbatim, because it is all about, it's an ancient, I think, Chinese proverb of, yes, we can. Wink, wink. So an ancient Chinese proverb that talks about, you know, you can get all this knowledge and experience, and you can hold it on for dear life, but it's your responsibility when you know things to share it. Why? Because that is how people get educated. It's like, let's be honest, guys. Do you really want to go to university and learn how to be an entrepreneur from an entrepreneurial professor who's not an entrepreneur? Just saying. What does this guy know about being an entrepreneur, but he's not an entrepreneur? And those who don't know what an entrepreneur is someone who's self-employed or built a business or works for themselves, okay? You know, I would rather go read Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow book, or, you know, one of his many books, go to his conference, learn from him, instead of going to university to a class from an entrepreneur professor who doesn't know jack squat about being an entrepreneur. Point taken, right? So that's the thing. It's all about growing and learning and sharing that information. And we can always share it without necessarily monetizing it, but but we can monetize it. So here's what I mean by that, is the free information that we can give out comes back tenfold. And I'm telling you this from experience, because the less I worry about money, the more that I have, the more is coming in. Shocking. It's like, oh, mind blowing. Why? Because I'm not focused on how I'm going to pay the bills. I'm not focused on, oh my gosh, how many dollar bills do I have in my wallet? No, I'm focused on, okay, what can I do today to bring abundance to someone else's life? What can I do today to be a good mom? what can I do today to organize my time? Because I'm really not good at that. But in a whole is, you know, when you're focused less on things and stressed about things, and the universe, God, source, Buddha, whoever you believe in, starts to create pathways for you to get the monetization, to get the direction, to get the money coming in. I mean, here I am shooting the shillit today by myself with you guys in the chat, on YouTube Live. Like, for really real, guys, 6 months ago, I was like, hell no, this is not happening. Why? Because I was so worried about self, so worried in my own depression that I couldn't see beyond my mirror of BS that I created about myself. There you have it. Okay. It was me in my own dark space that I put there, that I couldn't see beyond the obvious. And that's all it's all about, seeing beyond the obvious. So, but because I reached out and because I saw, thanks, Tiggs. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because, you know, that's how I became a major part of the Shillit family, because I heard the call, I heard the voice. The voice was saying, crypto, thrive tribes, crypto. And I didn't understand, but I kept showing up. I kept showing up. I was showing up in the dark. I was showing up in the background. I was showing up quietly. I was in my own hole, but I kept showing up. And then one day, Alessio's like, I got this crypto idea. I got this project idea. I'm like, ooh, crypto. I want to be involved. I want to be involved. And I kept being persistent and annoying. I think I was annoying. Alessio loved that and reached out to me and said, let's work together. And I'm like, okay. And guys, I had no clue what I was getting into. I had no idea what I was doing. And I had no idea I would be here today live on YouTube talking about it. So, moral of the story is, we got to look beyond the obvious. And even if there's a tiny little possibility of hope out there, grab that tiny little possibility of hope, and the path will be made known. However you want to know it, there is a higher source energy. There is a higher power. There is something beyond us. And when we allow that to speak to us, to hear it, it's like that story where this priest, he was dying, right? It's this flooding. There's all the whole world is flooding in his town, and he's like, you know, freaking out, dying. And this car drives by, and he's like, "Come on, priest, let's go. I'll save you." No, God's gonna save me. And then the water starts rising, and he gets to the top of the roof, and this boat comes by. He's like, "Priest, come, I'm gonna save you." No, God is gonna save me. And then a helicopter comes by. And he's like, priest, get in, hurry up. It's your last chance. No, God is going to save me. Priest dies, go to heaven. At the pearly gates, he's like, God, why didn't you save me? He's like, I did, you moron. I sent you a car, a boat, and a helicopter, you know? So the point is if we don't allow ourselves to take the chance with that possibility from that angel that's coming into your life, that's, for me, it was Alessio and Jay in the Thrive Tribes. Those are my angels. And if we don't take a chance, we never will know. And then we're going to die waiting for someone to save us. Anyway, that's getting off my soapbox today. So this is what Shootin' the Shillit's all about, is just shooting the shillit, is just letting things come out raw. Talk about whatever I'm guided and talk about, and have guests. So today there's no guest. So today it's just me talking, and that's fine. So updates, guys. Alessio gave me good news. The beta is coming out today. Okay. I'm just going to triple, quadruple, quadruple check my phone and make sure that no one has sent me any private Telegram messages to Raj, that is so right. Raj said, I would have never met a cool guy like him. And I totally own that. Yes, because he is super cool. You know what? Shillit wouldn't be Shillit without Raj. We love Raj. He is so cool. And I got to see Raj live finally on one of the voice chats the other day. I think that's the first time I saw you live, isn't it? You put on your video. Anyway, we have fun. So I'm going to be doing more lives in our chat. And we are going to, you know, it's all about community. And this is what we really want to do, is build our community. So that being said, yes, the beta, Alessio told me this morning, is being launched today. It's a couple days past due. I'm sorry. This is technology, guys. One of the errors that we did make, is that we put a date on the launch. My bad. Why is that? Because we didn't have it ready when we put the date. So note to self, we're going to have things ready and then we're going to launch it. So I own it, guys. It was an error in our part. We chose. I will take 100% responsibility of that because I am the project manager. So that's my job. So my bad. Thank you, Tiggs. And this brings me joy. If I can help anyone in any way do anything awesome, then my life is complete. So going back to owning my error, I am sorry that we did not get the platform out as planned. There was one tiny little thing, and trust me, it was driving Alessio bonkers. It was one thing that was not loading properly. And it's like, I'll go back to the whole head gasket of the truck, right? It's that one little thing, but you got to take apart the whole damn engine to get that one little thing and fix that. I know that because I still have to get the head gasket done in my truck. And I know the process to do it because my ex-husband is a mechanic and he's my mechanic. So it's the same with coding, you know, it's that one little thing. Yes, we can definitely stick Alessio stickers on the rocket. I highly recommend we make some Alessio stickers on the rocket. Okay, so yes, and guys, I know we haven't done this massive marketing push yet. Why? Because of the platform. We have been waiting for the platform to be ready. Now, like I said earlier in the call, there's some things rocking and rolling that we're really trying to make happen. Now, a lot of you know or don't know, I am in Canada. Canada is a little on the special side right now when it comes to traveling. And so I'm working on traveling outside of Canada. Special. Anywho, I'm not going to get onto that topic. However, this special travel outside of Canada is really, really, if we can make this happen, it's going to be like a phenomenal boost to the Shillit family in many ways that I cannot even explain. I mean, oh my gosh, between Jay and Alessio and me and the meeting we had last night with this guy who is like, I can't wait to share this information with you guys. Like, it's just, oh, but I don't like to share before we're ready to have everything in order. Yeah. Speak for yourself, Raj. I hate Timmy's. Just saying. Okay. Timmy's no bueno. Okay. What else did I want to share with you guys? So that is that. Oh yeah. So I'm collaborating with another project that I will be sharing with our vetters to put in the vetting group, to put on the platform, and then all of y'all will see it. It's actually pretty cool. It is already an established project, so it's not a pre-sale, and there is opportunity to grow. It's not a typical crypto project, but I think it's good to have in our database. And they have a lot of marketing connections. So collaboration with them, I think will do great wonders. And they are also happy to not collaborate with other projects similar to us. Anyway, so anything else that I need to bring up today? Raj, is there anything I'm missing? Because it's coming close to time to end today anyway. But okay, guys, it has been a wonderful journey so far. I love the community that we've created, and I am loving the growth that we're making, not just in the chart. The chart's great. You know, it's a healthy chart. It's great. But at the end of the day, the chart is not the memories that I'm going to take to the grave with me. Okay, if I die tomorrow, I know that I can say, you know what, I made someone smile today. That's more important. Yeah, money's great. It's going to come, and it's going to go, and it's going to come, and it's going to go. But I really hope that I can make someone smile today or laugh. So, Raj, get your memes going. Just saying. Okay. All right. Love you guys. I'm gonna shoot the shut up Shillit now. And we're going to reconvene on Sunday, 9 a.m. my time, Pacific Standard, Vancouver Island, Canada, last island on the North American coast before you hit the other side. Anyway, yes, this is where I live. And if things go well, I might be shooting the Shillit live from an airport on Tuesday, if everything works as it should. Okay, so love and light to all Shillians and to the moon. Tiggs, thank you. Love and light to you, bro. And Raj King, because I can't call him bro. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Make sure you subscribe and tell all your friends to subscribe, and tell your mother and your sister and your father-in-law and all them to subscribe, because subscribing is fun. And we are going to Jupiter, and then we're going to hit Saturn and Uranus. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay, I'm going to go now. All right, you guys have a great day. Stay awesome and enjoy life. Ciao.